India's naval air power is on the threshold of a revolutionary leap, with the twin-engine deck-based fighter or the TEDBF project set to not only replace the aging MiG-29K fighter jets, but also possibly develop into a fifth-generation stealth aircraft. At the core of this ambitious endeavor is a national ambition and a vision to make India a defense manufacturing powerhouse. But it also possibly indicates that New Delhi is planning to boost its carrier strike group numbers from the current two for power projection across the Indo-Pacific. According to this report in news portal defense.in, originally designed as a 4.5 generation fighter for the Indian Navy's short takeoff but arrested recovery or STOBAR aircraft carriers such as INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant, the TEDBF is now being re-examined as a near fifth generation aircraft with certain stealth features. Latest news by ANI also shows that the Defense Research and Development Organization, or the DRDO, is considering adding stealth elements that may push TEDBF into the same category as the Indian Air Force's AMCA, or the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, currently under development by the Aeronautical Development Agency. Even though there is no word so far from official sources about this change in design approach, its implications are massive. Such a conversion could entail major aerodynamic and structural revamps, from stealth maximized air intakes and fuselage design to possibly even integrating an internal weapons bay. The changes, though, are technically challenging, but they are within reach. Most of the building blocks for stealth and sensor fusion technologies are already being developed in the AMCA program, with the solid foundation for TEDBF's transformation. Now, the TEDBF has a well-laid-out roadmap. Its critical design review is planned for later in 2025 itself, with a prototype expected in 26-27 and a first flight around 2028-29. Thus, induction into the Indian Navy fleet is planned between 2031 and 35, the same as AMCA. It will initially be powered by twin-engine GE F414 engines, the same as the Tejas Mark IIs and the initial AMCA squadrons. A more capable indigenous engine, projected to deliver around 110 kN thrust, is expected to be jointly developed with a foreign partner and could potentially drive future TEDBF variants, boosting India's drive for technological independence. Stealth advancements would greatly enhance TEDBF's survivability in hostile operating environments. A smaller radar cross-section, divert-less supersonic inlet, and infrared suppression signatures could enable it to remain stealthy in anti-access or area-denied A2AD areas. Now, the need for stealth enhancement is not merely cosmetic. It's operationally critical. China is deploying the stealthy J-35 from its expanding aircraft carrier fleet, while the F-35C of the US Navy is state-of-the-art in carrier aviation. If New Delhi wishes to retain regional dominance and protect its Indian Ocean region maritime interests, a stealth-capable TEDBF is no longer an option, but a requirement. The TEDBF is thus not merely a stealth fighter in the making, it's a declaration of India's intent. With multiple capabilities that range from air superiority to ground strikes and anti-ship warfare, electronic warfare, as well as reconnaissance, TEDBF is meant to be versatile. It will be equipped with a range of indigenous weapons such as the 340-kilometer hypersonic Astra Mk3 air-to-air BVR missiles, Rudram anti-radiation missiles, and the ship killer BrahMos NG supersonic cruise missiles, providing it with a punchy capability in both defensive as well as offensive operations. Now, its layout takes cues from the Tejas as well as AMCA programs. The TEDBF will have a delta wing layout with canards for enhanced agility as well as foldable wings for carrier operations. Its avionics will be equipped with the domestic Uttam ASA radar, infrared search and track, wide area displays, and fly-by-wire digital control system, several of which are directly adopted from the AMCA project. Now, this synergy of technology diminishes both costs as well as time for development while making logistical integration with other platforms easier. In performance and size, the TEDBF is envisioned to be second to none. With a top takeoff weight of 24 to 26 tons and combat radius of nearly 800 to 1,000 kilometers, it could surpass most modern-day carrier-based aircraft of its class. It will have the capability to operate at speeds of up to Mach 1.6 and fly as high as 18,000 meters, providing both reach and altitude superiority in naval operations. India's strategic move to advance the TEDBF project also connects with a wider vision of having a 3 or more carrier fleet. Reports suggest the Indian Navy has plans for 87 initial units in the first batch of TEDBF and could follow it with another 58 fighters, which suggests multiple carriers in the offing besides INS Vikrant and INS Vikramaditya. The potential for TEDBF adaptation to Katobar operations would be beneficial to a planned INS Vishal class supercarrier further supports India's long-term maritime power projection ambitions. Incidentally, the Indian Navy's simultaneous acquisition of about 26 Rafale marine fighter jets from France at a price of 63,000 crore rupees is considered a stopgap measure to address existing operational shortfalls. These fighters will operate from INS Vikrant as TEDBF undergoes development. Nonetheless, the Rafale M purchase also has strategic advantages: commonality with the Indian Air Force's current Rafale fleet, tried and tested multi-role capabilities, and induction of Indian origin weapons such as BrahMos NG. Nevertheless, the TEDBF is still the focal point of India's carrier aviation plans in the future. Amidst changing geopolitical landscape, the TEDBF could very well be the platform that determines India's status as a maritime power in the 21st century. In a technological advancement, India has set up the world's highest on-site 3D printed military bunker at 11,000 feet in Ladakh. Constructed under Project Prabal by Simply Forged Creations, IIT Hyderabad and the Indian Army, the bunker was constructed within 5 days and just 14 hours of printing time. The crew outwitted excessive altitude, 0 degrees Celsius conditions and scarcity of oxygen using a special concrete mix as well as accelerated deployment robotic printer. After being proved as a tank fire test bunker with future-proof and futuristic blast-resistant structure, the bunker signifies significant change in armed forces' border infrastructure. This innovation not only enhances India's defense readiness, but also opens the door to 3D printed shelters in remotest of places. The Army now intends to do this on a large scale across border regions, solidifying India's dominance in defense innovation. In a major push for indigenization, the Ministry of Science and Technology, in collaboration with Technology Development Board, has supported Hyderabad's DVIPA Defense to develop and market the Ugram rifle, an advanced indigenously designed 7.62 by 51 mm assault rifle. Developed with DRDO's ARDE, the Ugram is specially designed for India's counter-insurgency forces and special ops. It features latest generation components such as long stock piston, ambidextrous handles, and battery-proven build quality, all made 100% in India. This follows India retiring the outdated INSAS rifles and reducing dependency on overseas imports. Support from TDB will finance an ultra-modern facility with internal testing and production. The efforts drives India's Atmanirbhar Bharat defense dream, envisioning not only import substitution but eventual global exports of domestic weapons. If you found this news report informative, then leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.